I'm sorry for what I said before breathwork. I have a shirt that says that I had special made. What am I talking about here? Oftentimes, if I have an argument with my wife or a disagreement with somebody else, that's anger. I get angry because I don't want to feel sadness or I don't want to feel embarrassed or whatever the situation is. And so anger, for me personally, is a much easier, accessible emotion. But I also know that anger is the mask that sadness wears. So I don't want to feel sad, so it's much easier to be angry. Anger also needs a target, so I often will aim that anger at somebody else. And that's not a great thing to do. It's not a very sustainable relation. It's not sustainable for a relationship. It's not sustainable for a friendship or in business. And so what breathwork has done for me in this incredible way is it's given me this tool that I can use anytime that I need it. And if you don't use it when you need it, then what are you doing, right? The whole point is to take advantage of it when you need it. You have a big argument, a big fight with your wife or your spouse or whoever, or someone at work, your boss, whatever. If you can lay down and do a 20-minute, a 30-minit breathwork session, even 10 minutes will do it for you. It will clear out that anger and it'll get you down to whatever is the causes, the root, the causes and the conditions of the situation. And most of the time I've found that it's usually about sadness or fear or my feelings are hurt or whatever. But breathwork helps clear that stuff and process that stuff for me. And usually what happens afterwards is I end up apologizing for my behavior. And if you do breathwork, this is this incredible thing, it will start to process all those old stuck things, those old emotions, those old triggers that are in your body from other relationships. A lot of times people get into fights in relationships and it doesn't even totally have to do with what just happened in the relationship. How many times have you been in a relationship or a situation where someone completely overreacted to what just happened? Happens all the time. Well, that overreaction is really about stuck, trapped, old stuff. And they're reacting out of this old stuff. And so it's not even the situation of what just happened. It's all this old stuff that's coming up for them, and it's triggering all this old stuff in them, and it's making them overreact in that situation. So that used to happen to me a lot until I did tons of breath work and it cleared out my old stuff. So now I have an appropriate reaction to the situation. Does that mean I'm never going to get mad? Of course not. Does that mean I'm never going to get upset or something's never going to bother me? No, it doesn't take away my emotions. I'm not a robot. But what it does is it makes my emotions appropriate to the situations. I'm not reacting out of old triggers, out of old situations. And so let's just say I have an argument with my wife and I'm so mad because she did this or she said this or whatever. If I can go lay down and do some circular breath work and clear that out, I almost always come down feeling better and apologize because I don't want to walk around with this stuff inside of me. I don't want to take it out on my kids or let it affect my relationships in the world or my business or whatever, because those kind of emotions can affect you everywhere you're going all the time. So I want to clear this stuff out and I want to get back to good. I want to get back to having a beautiful experience, having a beautiful life, living, as Tony Robbins likes to say, living in a beautiful state. I want to get back to that. And my best tool that I know of is this breathwork technique, to lay there, to breathe, to clear out all this stuff, and then to come back and be like, I'm sorry, that's it. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for what I did. And it's not that important, or it's not that big of a deal. And have that good, clear communication from a place of love, to operate from a place of love. I don't want to operate from fear, from insecurity, from old things that have happened to me in my life. So I want to operate from a place of love. And what breathwork does is oftentimes my ego was hurt by that person or something they said, something they did. It hurt my ego, and it takes off the ego and it moves me into my heart and gets me clear about what's really important, what really matters. So I hope you use this video and this technique to shift your life, to change your life. You use this incredible tool. Like, subscribe, comment below. I want to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching.